Alexandria is a fascinating architectural and historical palimpsest. With a population of more than 6 million, it is the largest port city on the Mediterranean Sea and the second largest city in Egypt. Founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BCE, it rapidly expanded into the greatest city of the Hellenistic world. With its famous lighthouse and library, Alexandria was a cultural and intellectual beacon in the ancient world. Now a bustling modern city, it is a major center of culture, commerce, and international trade. Located in the ancient Acropolis near the Sarapeum, Pompey's pillar is a Roman triumphal column, actually erected for Emperor Diocletian. The subterranean galleries are all that remain from the Sarapeum, originally built by Ptolemy III between 246 and 222 BCE. This was perhaps the site for the Mysteries of Serapis in his apispal form. Kom el Dikka, or Mound of Rubble, is an area of archaeological excavation dating from the 1st century. This is the most extensive and best preserved Roman ruins discovered in Egypt. Built in the 4th century, the Roman theater is the only one remaining in Egypt. It was in use until the 7th century. Alexandria was known for the study of rhetoric, philosophy, and medicine. These auditoria, or lecture halls, were part of a complex of higher learning. Also from the 4th century, this large bath complex was typical for Roman baths at this time, later expanded to include shops and apartments. The Villa of the Birds is a lavish residence constructed in the 1st century. It features mosaic floors, and these are the only in-situ mosaics currently in Alexandria. Located on the eastern end of Pharos Island at the site of the ancient lighthouse, the Citadel of Qaitbay is a defensive fortress established in 1477. It is one of the most important forts on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea and served a vital defensive role in the 15th century. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the lighthouse, or Pharos of Alexandria, stood for 1,500 years. It was repaired and altered many times before being severely damaged by several earthquakes between the 10th and 14th century. The last remaining stones were used in the construction of the fortress. The citadel we see today is a result of major restorations undertaken in 1984 by the Egyptian Antiquities Organization. Descending on a long spiral staircase, one reaches the Catacombs, a multi-level labyrinth of burial niches, sarcophagi, and a Roman banquet room. Dating back to the 2nd century and more than 100 feet below grade, the catacombs were carved out of the bedrock. Discovered in 1900, the catacombs of Kom el Shoqafa, or Mound of Shards, are an interesting blend of Roman and Egyptian style. Many syncretic sculpted elements, columns, statues, and religious symbols adorn the chambers. In the 3rd or 4th century, it was expanded into a public cemetery. The Alexandria National Museum is set in an Italianate mansion built in 1926 for a wealthy merchant. It then served for many years as the U.S. consulate. It was opened as a museum in 2003 with a collection of at least 1,800 artifacts, highlighting the history of Alexandria. Its collection includes Pharaonic, Hellenistic, Roman, Early Egyptian, Coptic, and Muslim artifacts. Reviving Alexandria's place in the world as a center of scholarship and repository for knowledge, the Bibliotheca Alexandrina is more than just a library. It is a place of culture and knowledge. Construction began in 1994 and it was opened in 2002. It features the world's largest open reading room, as well as museum and exhibition spaces, archives, conservation facilities, and places for gatherings, conferences, and concerts. In 2004, the building received the Aga Khan Award for Architecture.